go?
Well, it looks really nice actually with this dildo thing wrapped around it. I don't know what it is, like a condom that is supposed to reduce like wind sounds and stuff like that. La, la, la. Let me adjust that. Today's trip into the mountains is brought to you by beverages. We love them. We bought a whole bunch of them from Walmart.com, and we hate Walmart, but it's the only place to get them.
The only place we could get them.
Yeah, see how they screw you? Yeah, it's safe to go into Walmart, right? But you can't possibly go into your corner restaurant or anything like that. No, just Walmart and the big box stores. Oh, you won't catch the COVID there, but definitely you'll catch it if you want to go to like your local supermarket or something. Yeah, we can't have you do that, sorry. Anyhow, welcome everybody on another trip with the Kellys. Ryan's sitting this one out today because he was a bad boy earlier, and you know, we tried taking him out to breakfast, and he's like, well, I want to go home and I got things I gotta do. I'm like, well, what are you gonna do at the house? You know, everything's on computers nowadays, so my friends get together and they blow stuff up on games and stuff, whatever. We're just saying we're out here today, and we're heading for the beautiful little town of
La Vita.
La Vita. And we actually came over the La Vita Pass, and now we're going back through the Cuchara Mountain Pass, and we thought you guys might like to see it. It's really beautiful out here, isn't it, Victoria?
It's gorgeous. It is. This is the little township, and the fall has just started here, so you're going to see a lot of color. We're really surprised that the falls come so early. But, you know, everything's coming early now. It is a gorgeous little place.
Yes, I want you to go slow through this town, Victoria, so we can show people this. We actually, as a family once, that actually included Stephen A. Jones. And we found our way on a train. And the train actually stopped here, and we spent some time out in the park and had sandwiches and stuff. Do you remember that? They had some kind of, I don't know what it was going on, jamboree or something. But up here you can ride trains out in the middle of nowhere too, which is kind of cool. But this is the little town of La Vita, and here we go. It's a quaint little town.
It's a beautiful little town.
Yes, it is.
It's one of the oldest towns in Colorado.
Hi.
Oh, it looks like they've opened this gas station up
yeah,
again.
I figured they probably would.
Valero.
Yeah. There you go, see? Now you can come here and get fuel. This was closed during the fall and the winter, but they've reopened it. See, they're getting a little bit more people through here now, despite the COVID-19. COVID-19.
Okay, we're going to come into this place has got antiques. I love this town because it's got old stuff in it.
Yeah, old people too. But, you know, most of them are pretty cool. And if you come to this town while stuff's going on, people are very nice here. They're very open. They share their town space, and it's beautiful. They got like this little local. You don't see that very often.
But look at this town.
Oh, it's just beautiful. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it just takes your breath away.
And the leaves are changing.
Ice cream shop over here. Look at all this. They're going too fast. All the shops over here. Oh, lovely. People visiting. And it's wonderful on the weekends. This shop over here you can go in. It's kind of nice. You can, they have an ice cream bar there, and you can actually go in there and order old-fashioned ice cream. You remember like the old ways they used to mix sodas? They used to call those kids who work behind the counter soda jerks because they're always jerking on levers, right? Well, they still make stuff like that in these areas around here. It's really nice.
$18.99 in.
Wow, look at that place. Probably some.
Oh my gosh, this place is gorgeous.
Monsters stand there, monsters in the morning.
But the fall here is just beautiful.
Yeah, so this is one of the towns on the way through to the Cuchara Pass. We're just getting started, people. Look at this church.
Spanish.
It's all Spanish style. Yeah. Beautiful, isn't it?
Catholic church, I think.
Yeah, well, we'll skip that part, but.
Oh yeah. No offense. We know some people really believe that stuff, and you know, they're very sincere about their worship. So we're not picking on anybody, of course, even though we know it's all bullshit.
This would be another pick of a town to live in.
See this tiny little restaurant over here? A lot of people eat there.
Yeah, it's very popular.
Let's go this way. We're going this way around the corner in this tiny little town called La Vita, and people love it.
Hey, you guys gotta take that. Go past Creed into that other town. That's another trip you guys gotta take.
Yeah.
They love that one. That's all trees and mountains. Well, you guys have loved that stuff. So we're trying to take you guys with us as we travel around.
Yeah, you see, you can even park over here and what is this, Sally Mae's Park and Flush. So yeah.
Yeah, what is that little town called? It's on the other side of the mountain pass, the San Juans.
Hey, stay there.
What is that called? Do you guys remember?
What's that, Victoria? I'm sorry.
Oh, look, the deer are out here grazing.
Oh yeah, they're always out here. It's a deer.
Right there. Oh, they're babies.
Yeah,
Two fawns.
It's fresh venison that way. It's tasty. Just like a nice young goose every now and then on the plate just makes life wonderful.
Just shut up, Stephen.
And now we're about to leave the town of Lavetta, but don't worry, if you have needs, you can always stop at the Sinclair over here.
And it's a big R.
The Sinclair over there. And a big R, but it's not real big, it's like a medium R.
So what we're going to
We've
do
been
is
to bigger big R's.
go to the little township of Kuchara. It's just
Oh, you guys are going to love this.
gorgeous.
And then we're going to try and stop and get a shot at least the Monument Lake. And it depends on, Sundays are pretty hillbilly-ish days out there, but we'll see. And as we approach the mountain pass.
Oh,
There are a couple of places in Colorado, if I was asked, you know, where I'd like to live. Kuchara.
That's
Or
definitely one of them once we get up
Lavita.
into the mountains. Yeah. Except the winters are like hell on earth up there.
That's the only problem, is that once you're up there in those mountains, you better have good tires and brakes.
yeah. Tires and brakes you need in Colorado, baby. Get your brakes fixed before you come out here, I'm telling you. Because if you don't, you'll be replacing your whole brake system anyhow.
Do you want to know what I think that mountain peak is over there? The remains of a tree stump.
Well, it might be. It's certainly, there's
Yeah.
enough of them around, right? I mean, probably, it could be. You know, you never know these things. It's good to check them out and see what's going on. Now, this is the calm before the storm.
Oh,
There's a lot of tourists that travel through this area. They really love it. See? Tourists. See?
Why do
Traveling.
people do that?
You know. No brains?
Okay, now running on the side of the road.
Yeah, hey, listen, that's not a good place to be, dude. That's like
There's
no
no
look. There's like
room.
no shoulder at all. It's like a line. You know, you drop one tire off of that and you roll off into the ditch. You know, that's how a lot of accidents happen every year.
thanks, Stephen. That's just what I needed to hear while traveling with Victoria.
Well, Victoria's a pretty safe driver. You know, we haven't had any issues with her. And, you know, it's always the other idiots on the road. It's never you. Most of the time when people get in accidents, most of the time it's not them. It's some other moron pulling some kind of crap.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Don't you forget it either.
Well, we just thought it'd be to invite you guys to come along with us. And, you know, it's really nice when we record these things and people get an opportunity to see exactly what we're talking about. You know, we talk about how lovely Colorado is, but some people are like, oh, this looks pretty barren. Yeah, we're not there yet. We're on the road to there.
This is farmland, grazing land, a lot of cattle out here.
Yeah, and some horses too we see occasionally out here. You know, a horse is a horse, of course, of course.
So if you buy land out here, it's pretty
Swampland over there or something.
it's pretty expensive, the land
Yeah,
out
the
here.
land out here is pretty high priced, people.
Yeah.
Especially when you get up into the hills. You guys are looking at that salty dog you were going to invest in at one point, but they wanted like freaking $2 million for it. They're like, are you out of your mind? $2 million? What? For this? I said
Yeah.
it's a nice place, but my God, $2 million. So yeah, some of this stuff's pretty pricey out here. You may not think so, but if you travel the highways and byways with the Kellys, as we travel for your entertainment and for you to have a good time.
Look at the fall, guys. It's starting to come in.
Well, the fall is here.
Pristine.
It's very nice.
Yeah, it is.
Shut up.
You don't tell me to shut up. I'm gonna stick this stick in your eye.
Hey.
That's right. She was going any slower around the corner there.
Wow, look at it. It's like a blanket.
Yeah, look at that over there. Now this section over here reminds me of Stonewall. Hopefully we'll be going through there.
Yeah.
We may have to hook the charger to this thing, Victoria. I hope you brought it. Uh-oh. Don't tell me you didn't bring the charger for this. Please tell me you didn't bring the charger. Don't tell me.
I can get another one anyway.
Where are you going to get another one?
Well, they make different attachments.
But can the one for the phone work on that?
I might. I'll try it. I got
Yeah.
the phone attachment here.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Oh, look at this guy.
This guy's going about 15 miles an hour.
He's got an old camper.
That's okay. We'll get a good look at his hunk of junk camper. And we're traveling the road down through the mountain path.
We don't want to go fast anyway.
No, we don't. We want to get some nice pictures. But I'm just concerned about, you know, enough charge here.
How long can we record, Victoria?
Well, when I turned it on, it was at like 79%. I looked at it yesterday, and it said 97. So GoPros lose their charge very quickly.
Yeah, can you tell we're amateurs at this stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, I never said I was a cinematic director here. But we do enjoy showing you guys this stuff. It's really pretty cool.
Oh, it's beautiful back
As you
here.
can see, Victoria's not going real fast.
No. Oh, here we go, color.
Oh boy, there's a tie going round around the mulberry bush.
Okay, dude.
Yeah, he's decided
you.
to pull over. Is that the kind of size camper you want to get for us?
Maybe a little bigger.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I guess that's enough. You know, as long as you can lay down in a damn thing, and I don't know, get changed and maybe make some dinner or something.
Yeah, that's all we need, because we spend a lot of time
outside in nature. Yeah, but you do occasionally need a place to chill out.
Yeah, you didn't know all about that, Stephen.
Well, why that?
I don't know. I was just hoping that, you know. Oh, here we go. Now it's just kind of windy roads as we work our way up.
Oh, look. Pretty.
Yeah, oh, it's beautiful here. And once you get past, and we're just getting started, guys. Wait till you see we're up in the mountains. You're gonna crap your pants. It's pretty nice up here. I'd kind of like to show people, like, you know, when you get halfway up in the mountains, you know, that place where you can stop and there's like shops and everything.
Wow, is that gorgeous?
Oh, just take your breath away. It looks like something out of I don't know, a Western or something, you know?
It looks like Vermont a bit.
Yeah,
you
it
know,
does. The colors through here, especially this time of year, are beautiful, guys. It just takes your breath away.
It really lifts your spirits to see this, and I was a bit nervous that we might miss the fall because it came so early. But look
It's not easy lifting up spirits. There's a lot of heavy ones. There's some fat spirits too. They're hard to lift.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Take your breath away.
It just looks like a patchwork quilt.
I mean, I gotta put these big arrows up here so you don't drive into it because you're just so hypnotized that everything's going on. And like I said, you know, it's gonna get more and more beautiful as we go. Hey, is this thing still running?
Yeah, it's still going.
Okay, we gotta check. I gotta have Victoria look at it every now and then.
Yeah. It's so small print there. Unless Michael has his glasses on, you can't see it. So.
Wow, what a view. See, guys, this is what we get in Colorado.
Yeah, we love it. Look at this up here. Looks like something out of Close Encounters of the Third Kind. You know, that mountain.
Yeah.
It's actually a big tree stump.
That's what you see why they call these places stone walls. Look at that.
It's a wall of stone. Look at this stuff going on. Usually there's people climbing here too sometimes. We've come by here and there's like professional climbing teams playing around with the rocks. I'm like, hey, just go a little further. You'll have all the rocks you need to climb, right?
Yeah. Oh my, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, isn't this making your spirit better now?
Yeah. It is.
I mean, I'm sorry we didn't get breakfast. Hey, maybe we can get Chinese. The only thing is I don't know if they're open for business. They must be.
Oh, on Sundays? Are you kidding? They're always open.
Well, I'm concerned about the COVID-19. COVID-19.
Yeah, they'll be open. Believe me. They're very industrious people.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having some Chinese.
Wow.
You guys gonna drive all the way through Trinidad and everything?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, but I don't know how much we can record here.
Well, we'll go one way. Okay.
Yeah, we'll go one way, right?
This is what people want to see. They want to come on the trips with us. And I know a lot of you are in lockdown right now and you can't do anything because you're stuck in the cities.
Yeah, but the nice thing about living out in the middle of nowhere, it's almost like not. The only time you got to worry about a mask is like when you get back to civilization. And even that's all BS. All over the world, people are standing up and saying, I ain't wearing your effing masks, you know, and then they're locking arms. And there's like thousands of them and like 20 police, and the police are like, come with us. They're like, I don't think so. They're locking arms. You can't take us. You have to take us all. And it's not going to happen.
I tell you what, in England yesterday, the police actually got pushed back.
Yeah, it was beautiful to see.
It was beautiful.
They were actually scared. The police are like, holy frick, man. Yeah, when enough people say we're not going to live by your bullshit laws anymore.
And they were saying the people in the
they're not even laws right now.
telling the police.
Choose your side.
Choose your side.
Either you're with the people or you're a criminal. And they're reading off the various criminal acts that the police will have to do in order to shut them down, to let them know, we've got cameras, we're gonna record every one of you, your names, your badge numbers, and when the day comes, you're gonna be charged with crimes against humanity and war crimes. Oops. Oops. Yeah, is it really worth that $20,000 a year job?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think so. You better stand with the people, you dumbasses.
Australians, you need to do what they're doing in England. They're locking arms and they're walking like a wall.
Right, and the police are like, here, come with me. But like 4 other people are holding them back, and they're like, no. And then they surround them with about 1,000 people, and they're like, oops, we better go.
Yeah, the cops were told to leave yesterday.
Yeah, they said, we do not need your services here. This is a peaceful demonstration. Any of you attempt to arrest us, you will be in violation of the following human rights. You will be recorded. We will remember who you are and write a list down. And then when the time comes, once we've taken our government back, you are going to go to jail for at least 40 years. They got some law over in England too, that improper policing, you can get up to 40 years in prison for that. 40. I don't know about you, but I don't think that's worth any. I mean, you could spend 20 years as a cop and have a great career, and then all of a sudden you decide you're going to stand up for the government. Well, you might find yourself locked up for the rest of your life.
So guys, we want to tell you there's more of us than there are of them.
A lot more of us.
So don't be afraid. Do what they're doing in England. Lock arms and push them out. Oh, yeah, I remember this place. Miniature donkeys used to be here.
Yeah, miniature donkeys. Now, I don't know. I guess they sold them.
Yeah.
There was this place up here too when you come around the corner. We're going to show you a couple of legendary places. There's 1 or 2 that are marked by the Historical League there. That one gas station out in the middle of nowhere. Not really. It used to be a general store in the 1800s, and they had the old gas tank thing, you know, with the gas on top. They used to pour gas on top. You didn't need to buy a lot of gas back then, you know.
Wow. So. Look at that.
Yeah, we're getting towards Kuchara, man. This is nice. It's starting to get nice.
Yeah,
wait till we get up in the hills here. This is going to be beautiful.
You know, we've taken this trip a few times with the Kellys. It's certainly worth going through this area if you like getting up into the hills.
Yeah, we come here every, well, it's not just this time of the year, but we don't want to miss the fall. So we come here every year to see the fall. And I never get tired of looking at this blanket of color. It's so gorgeous.
Yep.
See, I could easily live here too, guys.
Yeah, me too. Well, it'd be great, especially for us, because, you know, we have to have certain energy patterns that we need to create around the house, and if we're too close to a city, it disrupts us.
Yeah.
Only the really bad beings seem to be able to function in some of the bigger cities, although we're learning how to do that. But oh, look at this. See, now this place here looks like the back of a dinosaur or something, doesn't it? It's so big, but it's just a section of mountain.
Oh, I could live in that house right there.
Yeah, I know that Victoria says that every time we come around this corner. I could live in this house.
Oh,
yeah, well,
the Gap House it's called, and it's for sale, guys.
Yeah, it's $250,000, and it too can be yours.
Oh, probably is about $675,000.
Yeah, it's a lot more than that, bitch.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? 250? That wouldn't even get you the garage.
Yeah, that's right. It's hard to believe it, but yeah, this is considered very, very
prime
real estate for some reason. Yeah, but there's quite a few people that actually live up in this area. Not a huge number, but enough that, you know, you could get a thriving community up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. That's what I like. I've always liked that. Coming up to these places and seeing what people are doing.
And the energy is so clean up here.
Oh, we feed on it. Yeah, Victoria has to bring us up into the mountains or forests every now and then. That's why we travel a lot sometimes. We really love it. It's just so beautiful up here, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it just gets more and more beautiful as you get further up into the mountains.
You can see the Creator's handprint on this place.
Yes, you really can.
Yeah.
And we wanted to make sure that while all of you are stuck locked up, at least we can help bring some of this to you to show you what you're missing and maybe make you realize that it's worth standing up for, because this earth was meant to be a paradise. It was intended to be a paradise for all of us. But unfortunately, a lot of us screwed it up, and now some of us are sitting in the fourth dimension waiting to come back. I don't know if we'll be able to come back anytime soon, but as we get further up into the hills, I begin to glow. It's wonderful, guys. The energy's beautiful up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the energy up here.
This is still part of the sacred mountains,
Yeah.
where a lot of the tribal people used to pass through here. So there are areas.
When they saw Hailata de Tatankamanio no Sarahini.
What? Something
love
about
that?
buffalo. I don't know. That's a.
The buffalo used to be where we are. There used to be over
Yeah.
1 million head of buffalo once.
That's what I say. Very
Oh, did
good.
you, Grandpa?
Victoria know what I say even when she don't speak.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful place. It renew your heart and bring joy to your mind and soul, because Father say you will find me here in the lonely places, in the crags and the wind-swept valleys of the mountains. Come, my children, and go into the mountains. That's what he say to you. And I tell you this, you are so much better off here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Victoria.
No.
It make her cry when she hear these things sometimes, because her heart rejoice at how beautiful things can be.
Yeah.
And yes, this beautiful visage is brought to you today by Bay Drinks. Remember, when you're crying your eyes out, Victoria, take a Bay drink and you'll feel good. Or is it by,
Hey,
or is
don't
it B?
We're going to. This is Kachara.
Yeah, we're really getting here. Okay, let's see what's going on.
As you can see, this is like the community center for this area. Some people come down here and do things. And this whole town here is a tiny little town that's sort of scattered around. We like it because it just takes your breath away.
And I'm feeling the energy, so don't worry about me. I get
Yeah,
like
Victoria tends to just openly weep at times. You know, she's very sensitive to energy and stuff. And
But this is the right kind of tears to shed, because the beauty you can feel it.
because not all tears are bad.
Right.
And these tears. Oh, now there's a place you can come up here. There's like a bed and breakfast. Oh, wow. Let's wait for this guy. That's beautiful. And this bed and breakfast, a lot of people come up to stay here.
Yeah.
Although it's kind of quiet now.
This is Kachara.
This is a little
Do we
turn off.
wanna-
No, not this time. We'll check it out later. Another time, guys, we'll stop here. But there's different businesses here, and you can
Yeah.
come here and get lunch and dinner and whatever.
It's a tourist area. but-
Yeah, and they tend to be closed during the winter because, well, no one in their right mind, except for locals, come up here. So they keep one of the restaurants open. That's about it. But,
This heads off onto the Roosevelt National Forest.
yeah, and that's where we're heading, guys. Now, this is just the beginning of the tour. I think you guys are going to love this ride. Isn't it nice to be able to travel into the mountains with the Kellys and sit at home and watch this stuff? You know, we said we really like doing that too with other people. Oh, and eventually, once we figure out how, if we get Ryan to figure out how to use a drone that we bought, we would certainly love to show you some drone footage. That's next at some point, one way or the other. If Ryan doesn't figure it out soon, I want you to give it to me.
Yeah,
I want to get. You know, Ryan's just like
Can you
goofing off now.
imagine having drone footage of this area
Oh,
today?
we're gonna. These people deserve it. You know, this is the kind of stuff you're supporting when you go to the public broadcasting system of Stephen A. Jones.
Now you guys see why every time I do creative artwork, I do it with the images of nature, because your DNA must connect with places like this to be whole, to be a true spiritual being. You need to be out here in these forests and connect.
Yes, whole. And if it screws up, we eat it whole.
Shut up.
You guys are terrible sometimes.
Yeah, Sam was eat him whole too. That guy. He was riding a bike on the side of the road, but I was filming over here.
San Isabel National
Oh,
Forest.
damn it! I missed the sign. I'm sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Is there another one here? What's this one say?
No, that's about the fires. You're not allowed
Right, you can't light
we
a
have a
match.
full-on fire
Yeah,
bed.
you think it'd probably not a good idea to even strike a match around here.
Yeah.
I don't want this to be all burned up. And it was,
Although,
partially.
yeah. Back there in Blue Lake, up on the mountain there, it was burned up there with the Spring Creek fire a couple of years back. But as you can see down here in the meadows, the Alpine Meadows, we're pretty good.
Cabin right there.
It's got
People
Trump
have,
out the front.
oh yeah, vote for Trump right now.
A lot of these people used to be liberal thinkers.
A
but
lot of people change the others. They're becoming conservative. You know, we're not pushing any political anything.
No.
We really don't want to do that because we understand people have very strong feelings about it. But quite frankly, you should all be disgusted with the two-party system anyhow.
Yeah,
And you can tell them
totally.
if I had to vote, I might vote for Trump. But I can't stand everything that these politicians are doing to our world. So we really shouldn't support it at all.
No.
I mean, what if nobody showed up to vote? I mean, they'd be like, what are we going to do? I guess, you know, we had a couple thousand votes here and a couple there, you know. Yeah, that's what you do. You get rid of them. And there's a lot of primo real estate over here. Don't kid yourself. Boy, we were looking at some of this stuff over here the other day.
this is part of the national forest. I think these people don't get to keep certain rights out here because it's backed off the national forest.
Yeah, there's certain things you got to follow. There's always it's sort of like having a big HOA in charge of you, right?
Yeah. So I wouldn't be buying land in there.
No, I wouldn't. But it's a shame, though. But I'm telling you, I'd love to have a cabin up here,
Yeah.
just to come up here and chill. You know.
Oh,
Oh, you can imagine the soul images you could paint up here because you're totally connected all the time. So guys, keep donating, keep getting soul images.